Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning, and welcome to this Dawn Busters Taste Challenge. We have from 1866, don't know exactly when the green label came out, but Jack Daniel's number 7, Sour Mash, Tennessee Straight Whiskey, Charcoal Load, no age statement, green label, gold writing with some white writing. There's medals, it's won. More information. This is a different label than your regular Jack Daniels, and you cannot even buy this in Louisiana. I would have to drive 206 miles directly west to be able to buy this. Well, not quite directly west because the interstate goes up to Baton Rouge and then back down. It says Lem Motlow proprietor. Well, he's no longer the proprietor. That's really not accurate. It's the Brown Foreman people that are the proprietors now. Old time sour mash quality Tennessee whiskey distilled and bottled by Jack Daniel Distillery, Lem Motlow proprietor, Lynchburg, population 361, Tennessee, 80 proof. Thank you, Sandra and Donna, for getting this for me. They got this bottle for $25. A liter bottle, $25 in Beaumont, Texas. Beaumont, Texas. I wouldn't have to drive that far, though. I could drive to Orange, Texas. And that's the end. That's it. It's all gone. You've done a good job, Jack Daniel's number 7, but it's over now. Notice I said it did a good job. I didn't say it did a great job. There's JD, Jack Daniel's. Larceny, John E. Fitzgerald, Larceny, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, very special, small batch, 92 proof. What makes it a small batch? Just that it's less than their average, typical average batch. So like my friend David said, in other words, it's just marketing. Well, they told me that on the tour at Barton 1792 Distillery. The lady's like, it doesn't really mean anything. Okay, introduced in 2012 from Old Fitzgerald Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky, which is really Heaven Hill Distillery, Bardstown, Kentucky. This is about $26 a bottle. I saw that at Matherns yesterday, $26. But thank you, David. He got this for $13 at Bromart. They were closing it out for whatever reason. $13 he got it. Real cork, not pressboard cork, but a real hunk of cork. Look at that. Wheated bourbon, 25% higher wheat content than your typical bourbon, they say on the website. I did a solo review, hadn't posted it yet. I'm backstocked on recorded videos, which is good because, you know, something could happen with, now we're in the hurricane season, and at least I would have something backstocked. Oh, they're the same shade. Interesting. Same exact shade of amber. Not a shade of difference. Okay, so that's something to think about. I thought the Larceny would be darker, but it isn't. But am I going to be able to tell them apart? Yeah, because one is wheated bourbon and one is sour mash. One is 92 proof, one is only 80. Discover a taste worth stealing, made with wheat instead of rye. Oh, you know what? I have to write I have to put my written review on Total Wine and More. I already did it on Proof 66 and distiller.com. All I'm going to do is just copy and paste it onto Total 1. Made with wheat instead of rye as the secondary grain, our signature wheated bourbon delivers a smoother taste that's hard to resist. Now, my friend David didn't like it. I say, well, I like it. And he was saying rye makes the bourbon soft too. I said, no, rye makes it spicy. Wheat makes it soft, kind of fluffy mouthfeel. Just like wheat beers, they have that like fluffy mouthfeel. I don't really like wheat beers, to tell you the truth. Taste and notes. Color, bright, new copper, yeah. Aroma, fresh bread and toffee with a note of butterscotch. Taste, buttery caramel and honeyed notes with a rich mouthfeel. Finish long, gently sweet and savory. I know I should. And then there's also a Larceny Barrel Proof and Old Fitzgerald, which that's about $75 a bottle, Old Fitzgerald. I know I shouldn't read the tasting notes before doing this, but I never can remember them anyway. I'll read them and then I can't remember. Now, Jack Daniels does not have this listed on the website. If you go to FAQ, frequently asked questions, however, it says, what is Jack Daniels Green Label Tennessee Whiskey? Jack Daniels, answer, here's the answer. Jack Daniels Green Label is a lighter, less mature whiskey with a lighter color and character. The barrels selected for Green Label tend to be on the lower floors and more toward the center of the warehouse where the whiskey matures more slowly. That's all they tell you. That's it. No other information. And you can only buy it in apparently 5 states. Ronnie S. Good morning, Ron. I finally caught one of these live. It's Ronnie S. Thanks for watching. Woke up, no rain. I heard rain overnight. I woke up, no rain. So I said, strange. This big tropical storm, whatever. Went out, and then I came back in, checked the radar. It's all east now. All the rain is east in Mississippi. We may not get rain the rest of today, so wasn't much of a... We needed some rain, so it was kind of a rain event. Well, we needed rain. The storm was more breezy than windy. It really wasn't a windy storm. It was breezy. Will Krampus show up today? Oh, I doubt it. He only shows up during Christmas time. He's in hibernation the rest of the year. Now, the Emerald Mystic could show up. He roams around all during the year, the Emerald Mystic. The Dixie-based man says, good morning, Ron. I've never had the second whiskey. If it does win, the question is, will it be, to paraphrase old Carlos, is it worth paying the difference? Well, that's the question of the hour. Looks like it might rain here today. Yeah, y'all on the east side of that storm. Beerhound says, hi, Ronald. Hi, Beerhound. Hello, Bill. Now, enough's enough. Time to get on. Remember now, $26 for a bottle of Larceny, but I can get a liter, 25% more whiskey, for about $1 less of Jack Daniels Green Label. You say, yeah, but that's cheap stuff. We're about to find out right now which one's better. I don't have any preconceived favorites. You know, I don't care who wins. I have no attachment to Heaven Hill, and I have no attachment to Brown-Forman, aside from being a consumer and buying the products. Smells like grains. You say, you mean corn. You right. Smells like corn grits. L'chaim. All right. Basic. Smell like Jack Daniel's sour mash, because Jack Daniels, you get that sourdough biscuit thing going. I'm fine a Crack and Brewery, the Nard Juicy IPA. Never heard of that. Why do you read the comments for Dawnbusters when you can just show them on the screen? I can't. This is not StreamYard. You can't show them on people can read them, but I can't show them on the screen. It's not StreamYard. Okay. Just finished a huge plate of fried potatoes and cheese with fresh salsa. Sounds good. I had some the rest of the corned beef hash, 1 egg scrambled, and diced yellow onions, and some sliced serrano pepper. with Valentina extra hot sauce on it, some sliced Honduran cheese melted in there with it, and black pepper, sopped up with white bread, butter, and grape jelly, and 3 cups of coffee. What do you use instead of StreamYard? This Yahoo, get it right. YouTube Studio live broadcast called YouTube Studio Live broadcast. Yum, sounds good, Ron. It is. It was good. I don't know about healthy, but yeah, and I fried it in lard. This one smells less pronounced gritty. And I mean yellow corn grit. So it's more bread and bread. So wheat, bread, softer, less corn in the nose. So my initial thinking is that is the Larceny and that is the Jack Daniel's Green Label. I could be wrong. You're not morbid. You're fine. Okay. All right. Smell like sourdough bagel. Tastes like sourdough bagel, yellow corn grits, 80 proof, charred oak aged 4-year-old bourbon whiskey. But it's Tennessee whiskey, but it's still bourbon. But they'll claim it's not bourbon, but it is. I don't care what they say. I might have some shrimp and grits later on for lunch. That sounds good. Butterfly shrimp and grits. All right. I had fish sticks Thursday morning. I had a $35 shot of rum last night for free. It was a great experience. Well, can't argue with that. Flippy Get 3. Good morning. Good morning to you. Okay. I'm up against some time because I got the news coming. By the way, Merry Juneteenth. You too. You too. Cheers, Ron. BC's Beer Reviews. BC's Beer Reviews. Prairie Dogging. See you, Ron. You too, Bill. All right. This is higher proof tasting. It tastes stronger. Tastes about 6% stronger. 40% alcohol versus 46%. A little rougher around the edges, I got to say, though. No age statement on Larceny. We know it's at least 4 years old. But, whoa. A little ragged on the corners around the bend. When you go around the bend, it's a little ragged. Let's go back to this. Excuse me. I just realized my typing there as you read it. I'm mortified. Oh, well, you can't win them all. That's right. The Jack Daniel's Green Label seems smoother and more mellow. A little bit nicer. Is it a better product? Well, perhaps it is. Do I like the Jack Daniel's Green Label more than the Black Label? I think I do, but it probably is in my head. It's probably not really that different, but it could just be my imagination running away with me. Mild, mellow, smooth, easygoing, copacetic. Nice, baby. Now let's go over here. Whew. Little harsh. Whoa. Little ragged. Does the wheat soften it? In a solo setting, when I did the solo review, it seemed to be the case. But in comparison with the Jack Daniel's, I don't find it's too soft. Not a very soft landing. Well. There's a barrel proof version, like 137 proof. I bet that's nasty. Ooh. Would I ever want to try it? No, not really. Would I ever buy it? No way. Old Fitzgerald, I'm not sure of the proof on Old Fitzgerald, but I ain't paying $75 anyway for that. Nice decanter though, it comes in. Well, Larceny, I'm sorry to tell you, Heaven Hill. Sorry to tell you, Larceny. Sorry to tell you, Heaven Hill. Seems to me that the Jack Daniels is a little bit better product. Even though it's cheaper. And that's just the way it goes. What about 750 milliliters? Well, $22 to $26. So we talking about $4 difference per bottle. But remember, you get a bet. Well, of course, the Larceny could come in liters also, and it could be a good value also. But $25 for a liter of Jack Daniels. I ain't paying $26 for Larceny regular bottle, but I can get a liter of Jack Daniels for 26, 25, even 25 even. So no, sorry, Charlie. People don't want tuna that with good taste. People want tuna that tastes good. I've never understood the snobbery against Jack Daniels myself. If it was good enough for Frank Sinatra, it's good enough for me. The Dixie-based man says, yeah, it's just like it's an easy target. It's a major product. It's the #1 Tennessee whiskey in the world. So it's like Budweiser. You know, people like to take shots at it, and then it can look cool. Like, look at me. I criticize Jack Daniels. I'm really into the whiskey thing. Okay, great. Okay, you vape. We get it. All right. Yep, that's the Jack Daniels. I got confused for a second. I'm like, what am I looking at? Confusing myself on my own notes. Yeah, this is the Jack Daniels. All right. Well, it's a world of surprises out there. You think Jack Daniels is going to get whipped by Larceny, and you get confused, and you get schooled, and you get corrected. Now, what's coming tomorrow morning? Another Brown-Forman product. And I think it's going to be Woodford Reserve. Woodford Reserve. Oh, it's going to be a showdown. A showdown. Showdown. A showdown. A showdown. Showdown.